my NC character, but I'm just going to bypass it, and I'm going to go straight to my TR character. So this is my TR character. Here's all the characters I have. This is a Batmandelbrot. This is the first guy. I guess he was NC, and I tell people it's TR, but I guess it was NC. I didn't I didn't use him very long, and I ended up going to TR as this guy. And this is I call this officially my first one because this is the faction that I really picked. Because once I was on NC, I was like, no, I really want to be on TR, so I went to TR, and I became a part of Inch, and then that's right. And Dark Roxas said he wanted to go to NC, and I was just like, I was from NC, and you're having me go back to NC. I said, oh, okay. So I started another character, and that was Batmandelbrot, and this is where my ASP is, and then this is after I kind of had a falling out with the NC. I went to VS and developed this character. So this is my original, my second original character. So we'll go right into him. I think he's updated, but I don't know how much he's updated. And so I'll start another couple of boosts. I'll buy a couple of other boosts. It'll probably be I'm not going to do XP boosts. I'm going to do nanite boosts. So they're going to be a week of nanite boosts because I need to be doing a lot of moving and shaking type stuff. You know, I need to be whole lot of shaking going on type. And the other thing is nanite boosts are cheap. So you know, $5 covers a week worth of nanite boosts. I don't need to be spending like tons of money on stuff like this, and so okay, and so he, you know, every one of your characters like gets junk. This guy, I doubt he's got any of this junk yet. The new junk. He's see what he's got. Is he got anything over there? Zero things over there. What do we got over here? Nothing. No merit because he hasn't been used in like years. He's like, I've come out of deep sleep, and you're telling me that there's new stuff. I haven't seen any of this crap. What are you showing me? You know, he's like, I've been out of it for years. Been in a coma. Girlfriend's in a coma. I know. It's serious. Okay. Okay, I see. Let's buy a rare. Yeah. See what we get. Nothing. Okay. He has implants. That was like the last that... I mean, he has some implants. Let's see what we got. And then his character. Stalker cloaking. Light assault. Drifters. Flight suit. Ambushers. Or there. It should be 2 drifters and 2 ambushers. This is what he looks like. Engineer. Spitfires, yeah, it's there. He's got the Ripper, or oh, I guess it's the Chain Blade. I forgot what, if is it called the Ripper or the Chain Blade? The Ripper's the one. This is the Ripper. This is the Ripper. This thing, and then it's got the alternate mode, which is, I mean, yeah, that's okay. And let's see what I got on my max. Heavy cycler, pounders. Yeah, I didn't really work him up all that much. Let's see what we got in the way of implants for the max. We got phylactery. We got infravision, counterintelligence. Yeah, some good ones. I need more implants because he doesn't have the full set. See what we got. Heavy assault. I need to work. He's got a sensor shield 4, and I need to work that up to a 5. I can't do anything anymore without a sensor shield 5 because I've realized how much they really use it. Got minor cloak. That's good. That was something I was worried about. I was wondering, does that character have minor cloak? Because I love minor cloak. I always have to have my infravision. I can't do anything out with my infravision. You know, those are things that I would be willing to spend money to like get, because I just can't deal with PlanetSide without having infravision. Some guys like, you can see no matter what. Was it dark or daylight? I say, yeah. I mean, if you're an old dude, you're gonna have a hard time looking in all those dark spots because you've lost your ability to adjust to really dark stuff. And so, for old dudes, it's necessary to get an infravision. So you can't, you know, my TV set's got a really low black level, and so you can't see. I mean, it's good enough that you can't. You have to turn the lights off in order to see stuff, and then they add all these gammas and junk to the TV set so that you can adjust how contrasted those things are. So I'm checking to see if I'm talking and people can hear me in the game, because that can present problems. So I think I'm going to make sure that my infiltrator, does he have a safe fall 5? Yeah, he does. But he needs a sensor shield. And I'll put a sensor shield 4 on him. But when the time comes, I'm going to need him, have him jump up to a. Yeah, that's going to be this character, and then I'll go and I'll go and redeploy. And then I have to add boost to this guy. Yeah, I'll do that once I get to the continent. I think it was the case that there was like only minutes left on the clock before. I think they already have their the alerts already started. I think it's got to be like in the last 10 minutes or something. So I went off and I ate some French toast, and I think it was within 30 minutes or something, or it was 50 minutes or something. Or was I just imagining that? So I'm playing TR this week. So, you know, the New Year's Day, they'll make it easier for me to remember I started TR on New Year's Day. So, and the last week I was in C. Actually, for 2 weeks I was in C, and then I was VS a week before that. So I'm going to be doing one faction a week. So this week it's going to be TR, and everybody's going to be pissed off at me. I'm chatting inside TR. But see, so what I need to do is I need to go to Depot and put some boosts on my character. I wonder if he already has boosts. Let me see if he has boosts. No. Okay. So I have to I'm going to put some nanite boosts on him. BC. Isn't it a shame you can, yeah, only you can't see what I'm doing in my money account here. Okay. I'm adding $10 to my, because I may need other stuff, you know, like put some skins or something. I don't know. There's not, you can't buy very much cosmetics with $10. Just got that stimulus check, that thing that the COVID stimulus check, and I'm just like, can I put the money back because I don't need it? I'm not in debt like the rest of the country. I could pay back the debt that I owe, which is $60,000 per person right now, because of the 20 trillion divided by 333 million, it comes out to $60,000 per person in the country. You know, And so I'm just like, I don't need it. I'll put it back. We can put it back in the treasury, and that's some debt we don't owe. I think that would be something you could like you got the Republicans and they're like, those Democrats, they're costing us money, or I mean they're doing this, and if you paid back your $60,000 debt, then you say, look, I'm not in debt, you are, ha ha ha, and then they have nothing to complain about, is it so I don't have ASP yet. Yeah, I this guy is too low to be there. I mean, once he hits like I think 120 is once he hit. Oh, it's available to battle rank 100. So once I hit 100, I'm going to start doing the ASP dance. And I got PlayStation Plus and passive skills. Let's see what he's got in the way of passive skills. Yeah, of course he wouldn't have the Corsham stuff because that's new. Starting Corsham, aircraft, pretty much everything. He's pretty much got everything. So we'll just go out and do something. Help our TR buddies here. You'll notice my coloring scheme's really screwed up. TR is white. These are my bloods. That's the reason why they're red. That's the NC. And then the VS is blue. So VS is, and TR, it doesn't look like it should be doing better, but the TR is winning. So let's go up to Briggs, because it doesn't look like they're being covered. So that's where I'm going. That's where you find me if you want to kick my ass. Let's see, I think my Mosquito's got the full tanks. So, I didn't even bother to, did I even put a, whoops, let's do this. Yeah, I didn't even bother to put a flag, a waypoint on it. The purpose for the fuel tanks is in case I start getting chased, I can gun it, and usually people don't buy the extra fuel tanks, so they can't keep up, and so they just give up, of course. Otherwise, I just do my Save Fall 5 dance and disappear as a sniper, and they can't see me on the ground, and they figure, well, he's dead, he died falling in. There's Briggs right there. So I got it. And I'm getting good enough at dropping that I can almost drop exactly where I want to be. So there you go. People say, isn't that like nanite intensive? And I'm like, not really. I mean, it's like 350 and then you still have 200 left. So I don't really need to stay here. I mean, if you're out here to get me, then, all I'm trying to do is let the faction know that they can take this flag, and once they see it getting taken, then they're like, oh, we can take that. That's really what I'm shooting for. Because the people don't often know that they can take flags. They don't understand the lattices for some reason. I mean, originally I couldn't understand what the lattices meant. Oh, look, that was smart. Took out the vehicle terminal. Yeah. But, usually it gets fixed again, so whoever left it must have left it alone and said, hey, we don't need them to have this access to this. However, there's the weapon terminal. Let's see if anybody in the hex. Yeah, there's a guy in the hex. So I need to disappear here. You can go over here and convert this terminal for no reason, but just to convert the terminal. The TR's got the quietest cloak. I don't like the VS cloak. To me, the VS cloak always sounded like something. It sounded very practically disgusting. And you knew to come here, didn't you? Yeah. No, he doesn't know I'm here, so yeah. Okay. So that's all I was trying to do there. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go and take bases. Just to let the faction know what they could take. Howling Pass is something I should probably... Whoops. What did I do there? Okay. I want to spawn here. It's hard to see. I'm going to probably change that coloring scheme because it's hard to see in that white. I'm probably going to change it around so that the NC is white. And so let's do that. I'm going to mess with my settings. Change the coloring here. So let's put that blue or something. Or pink. Could put pink or something. Pink. Is there a pink? That's a good color, but it would confuse me. Oh no, that's right. That was going to swap them anyhow. So let's make it green, like red. I'll just have to remember that that's NC, but it'll be easier. I'll say those are the guys that are about green. They're I'm going to move these guys back to purple, or because it's confusing enough. Those are purple. Maybe we're yellow, or maybe those guys are yellow. That's a kind of an interesting color right there. So that would actually be good per video, because then you could figure out which faction I was playing by the coloring scheme. So these guys are going to be situated, so they need to be lighter. So maybe make these guys green because they're like alien green, and that's going to be the NC, so it's going to be this coloring scheme. I'll apply it, and then and so now I can look at the map, and it's got this coloring scheme. So the red are my bloods now, and this is NC. They're yellow bellies, and then the green are the alien dudes. And so the VS is in here. Oh, this is Howling Pass. So what I do in Howling Pass, my favorite thing to do is slingshot. And people were like, "What is slingshotting?" And I said, "Oh, I'll show you what a slingshot is." This guy has no grenades. What's with that? He needs smoke grenades, and he's got infravision. Flight suit 4, C4. Yeah, there's no special suit for the C4. You get 2 C4. That's all you need. Tactical. I get the tactical snowman. That's all I've got so far. It's tactical snowman. And he's got nightmare. What I need is a sensor shield. We'll put that on there. And got the Typhoon rockets, and let's see what do I really want this gun? What do I got for SMGs? Ooh, I got the Punisher because I bought it. I think it's an NS. Yeah, it's an NS weapon. So I think I'll use the Tengu. I'll put the Tengu on there. And put something that's easy to see. So that's my scope. And extended magazine. And suppressor, maybe. I may end up taking it off of it because it makes it less effective. I don't know any things about guns. Oh, it increases maximum damage range. That's probably a good thing for me because I'm not very good with guns. Emissary. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the silencer off the emissary. And I got a ripper on it. But I think I'm probably going to... I want this guy. Do I have enough money for him? No, I don't. Oh, I do have enough certs. We'll get the icy kill. I like it because it doesn't make any... It doesn't make much noise, and they are... yeah. Oh, and the nanite boost hat. And if it's still available. And I mean, there, whatever. Yeah. Gift wrap the guy. And I'm gonna find that. I think that I have the bat symbol. I'm not sure. So I like to identify myself as Batmandelbrot. I usually have my own outfit, so I'm gonna. Dang. There he is. So buy that guy. Put that at the top. Come on. All those useless decals they have. There you go. How do you change it for the outfit? Okay. Looks good. So, wow, they're still trying to take... So this is what I do. My slingshotting. It's kind of OP. So if you're wondering how I drop C4 on your tank, you're like way the heck out here. That's how I do it. So I go around howling and I look for see if there's any Sundays. So I'm looking for white bodies that all of a sudden appear from some spot. That's how I know that there's nobody in the hex. So I guess that was the last of that guy. Unless he's in a Sunday. No, I don't join squads. Never join squads. People do that shit to me, and I'm just like, no, I don't join squads. I don't make friends. I got haters. I don't want them to know where I'm at. I mean, there we go. Is that ours? That is ours. Okay. There's nobody in the hex. That's another thing. Every now and then I'll see, you can tell somebody's a berry whenever there's nobody in the hex and they're sitting there shooting darts like excessively. And they're like, dude, you know you can increase your mini-map so you can find out if there are people in the hex. If there's nobody in the hex, there's no point in shooting the darts because you're not going to pick up anybody because there's nobody in the hex, you know? And it's like, you know. So the thing to do here is we have to get to these bases quickly. This one's going to be easier for me to do as a light assault. So, but I've got nanite boost, so what's the point? So why don't we put a Sunday out there somewhere? I think one of these is I need to rearrange this because one of these cloak is the cloak. Proximity deployment, proximity cloaking. There's cloak's number 4. So. And he's got full Sundays, so it's not. Oh man! But he's got the wrong turning radius. Crap. I think he's set for speed. And he's not set for maneuverability. I could feel that the turns were not sharp enough. That's how I knew. So we got to go out here and get this. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. So I think that's our dude there. No, I'm not joining your squad. He's like, why do you want to join my squad? I said, I don't want to join your squad. I don't join squads. That's not my deal. He's like, well, join my squad. I'm a nice guy. I said, you don't get it. I don't join squads. I'm just kidding. I like making up things like that, you know. So, oh, he must not be of an outfit. Because he, you know, if you're not part of outfit, make up an outfit and be a part of that. That's what I do, and you get there are benefits to that, and that is, well, you can put whatever you want to as your name, and you know, you might say that I like something, you know, I like ice cream, and so then ice cream becomes your outfit, you know. It's just an identity. And then you can point out which bases you took. And somebody said, you're not fighting. And I said, look, I took this base over here, so I am fighting. I said, but you're not using guns. And I said, fuck you. You know, I don't have to use guns. I don't have to measure myself by your measurements. You know, my KD doesn't have to be above 1, and it can be fractional. I mean, that's your concern, not mine. So, oh crap, I did it too early. I think he's got the long form, so he won't easily get stopped by it. But we need to come over here. We already got somebody here because there's plenty of guys here already. So I guess I'll just move it up to Mao. Mow mow papa mow 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 papa mow mow papa mow 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 papa mow mow papa mow 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 papa mow mow papa mow mow. The word, everybody knows that the bird is a word. The bird. And everybody knows about the bird. The bird. Bird is a word. The bird. Bird is a word. The bird. Bird is a word. The bird is a word. No one knows about the bird. Everybody knows that the bird is a word. The bird. Okay. Okay, it looks like they're taking back that yeah, they took it back. See, we took it and then they took it back. Gonna have to let the faction know they took back that base we took near Howling. They must have a Sunday. They must have a Sunday out there. I don't care about typos. And if you're going to be so precise that I have to have, you know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up putting my Sunday out there. And since there are enough Sundays out here, there's no point in having an extra Sunday doing that. Man. It would have been so much. Well, the thing is I'm not a sniper, so that's something else I need to change. I need to change over to a sniper, and I'm gonna plant that guy out there, and then probably go and do my thing at Howling, my slingshot stuff. I know it's not fair, but you know, it's a game, and you don't have to be fair in games. I mean, if you're letting the, I mean, the only time I'm going to be fair to the enemy is whenever we've got a common enemy and they're focused on me and I think they should be focused on them. I will let them know you probably should be focused on them, and then it's good for us, it's good for them, you know. It's going to benefit. It's not like I'm, you know, I mean, I am trying to distract them, but I'm trying to point out that who's the biggest bully here, me or them, you know. I mean, people would say, well, the enemy doesn't have us, and I mean, their enemy, what are you doing that? And I said, sometimes there is a benefit to telling enemy things, and that is whenever it's not going to be a benefit to them, and it's not, and it really isn't a benefit to us, you know. It's tactics. So yeah, it's locked already. So go out here and take this. I didn't change my character. And if we can't, oh, it's contested. There's a guy in here. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so infiltrator. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around as a ambusher jump jetter. And I'm going to turn off my infravision if I can. Put on sensor shield. There we go. That's the wrong guy. There we go. Then we're gonna just hop around and look for this. Dang it! It's a drifter again. I want the ambusher jump jet. I didn't have it set up. This needs to be ambusher. That's what I do with this guy. So, and that's... I'm guessing his Sunday's probably back here somewhere. It's usually where they put them. They like to put them back here. It's going to be an invisi if it's anything. You always look around the perimeter for it. This will make them self-conscious too, because then they'll be like, it's going to find my Sunday. Oh, there it was. Yeah, it's a smart one right there. Putting up a Spitfire. Another one, which would be, is to use a, there we go. See, they started shooting from over here, so that means the Sunday's over here. Probably in, he might have used an anvil, so it's probably sitting up here. But you see, I'm hearing from over here, so that's saying his Sunday's back here somewhere. And the time it took for him to get over here was fairly short. So it's got to be back here somewhere. That's the problem with doing that, is if you just like starting to pop up and you start shooting from one particular location, then that gives me some. There it is. That's what it. Or is that what it is? Or, oh, that's the flag. That's the. So, ooh, we got snacks over here. They started out being a outfit, and their whole idea is that we're not really into taking flags that much. We're into is there something shooting that I need to be paying attention to? Because if they're using guns, yeah, there's a guy in the hex, still in the hex. So I'm gonna sit over here. I might put on a minor cloak. I've got it, so I might use it. What? Oh, they're gonna go for Mal. I think that's what did. Was there anybody taking Howling? No. So I got double Spitfires. You want to come out and get me? You gonna shoot your gun? Because I'll know where you're at. I'm looking at my mini map. If you decloak, you're gonna be toast because of the Spitfires. He's appearing again. That means that he's got a Sunday somewhere. He got out and then he got back in. Either it's a Sunday. Oh man, the guy took his Spitfire away. Now I'm vulnerable. But I left my Sunday, and I guess that's probably the reason why he's not concerned about that. So are we taking the base over there yet? I guess we're in the hex. I hear you. There, I see you. I can't see you. You wanna we'll just do this. Yeah. What's that? See, I don't really have a dark light. If I had a dark light, but I wouldn't even be able to see much in here. All I need to do is hold it until we get Mal taken. And then there's this bogus. Yeah, he's out of hex. He left. Because Mal's being taken. So. That's what I should have done right there, is sit on top of the flag. Another thing I could do, since he's out of the hex, is I could go back to my Sunday and where is my Sunday? It's over here. So I go to my Sunday and put it on my minor cloak. Wow, I can't even. I think that was one of my own guys. They just, I don't know. So, put on Minor Cloak because it's a little more OP than my Sensor Shield 4, which is not much OP. So now I can go and sit on the flag, and I just, in order to take it, I just have to be active. So I'm going to sit here until we get Mal. So jump up on that thing. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I'm on. Oh, kind of interesting looking thing. So I'm sitting up on it, and then I sit down. Minor Cloak. Now they're in the hex again. I wonder if this is one of those waypoints where you can keep it. See, it's contested. I can't take it because I'm cloaked. Yeah, they're trying to figure out where this guy is. I guess this is our guys. No, but there was a guy there that was oh, you know what? It's my coloring scheme again. These guys look like me, and that's the reason. Or wait one second, they're supposed to be green. That guy's green. I can hear him. That's one of our guys too. So supposedly he's sitting around here somewhere. So I guess the minor clock was the minor. Oh, there we go. Took out my Sunday. Minor cloak, I guess, was a good idea. Now keep in mind that since we got Howling, I could put a minor cloak on my my light assault as an ambusher. Can only have like one implant because the other one has to be safe all 5. So if you make me use my other light assault, which is my drifter, then he can have 2 implants, and so I can have a sensor shield 4 or 5 if I get a 5, and then I can have the minor cloak on top of that, which would really not benefit you. So it's not going to benefit you more if I have to spawn at Howling Pass, because I'm going to come out as a drifter, and I'll have more implants on me. I'll have 1 more implant on me, probably infravision. And the great thing about infravision is that enemy shows up as white, and it's really easy to pick them up. It's really easy to pick them out with infravision, because they just stick out like a sore thumb, and it don't matter how far off you are. Well, it does, but you're like 100 meters, 200 meters off or so, I can still see you. It makes it really easy to snipe you too. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So I'm gonna just sit on this over here. A little OP, but you know, we gotta take that. We gotta take a Mao Tower. Get that taken care of. It's really cool. The game lets you know which side you're playing by making your controller the color of your character. But yeah, I think it is correct, isn't it? Yeah, maybe not really. Yeah, that sounds right because when I was playing NC, it was blue even though I was red. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's boring, but it's a boring job, but somebody got to do it. We don't have Mao yet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Zits. Oh man, I hear you. Doesn't matter your age, you always have zits. This guy's trying to find out where I'm at. Good luck. There's only one place I could be if it. He's yeah. He'll eventually get me. He'll probably figure, oh, he's right on the top of the thing. See, this guy probably doesn't know there's such a thing called a minor cloak implant. And for that reason, he's not shooting at the top, because he'll eventually get it if he, I mean, just one. So this can't be. Now he's figuring this guy must be moving around. He's got to be okay. Now he's going to try this method because he doesn't want to use his. He doesn't. But he's an NG. Now he's texting his faction and saying that, or he's probably got. He probably just. No. You know, there's some people that get a certain glee from torturing people like this. I don't really get a glee. I'm just kind of like, to some extent I am, but I'm just like, the guy is this is just driving him up the wall, and then I guess if that's necessary to build cognitive ability, then yeah, I guess it's not really torture, but I'm just presenting myself as the problem. It's like I'm in the most obvious place, but he's not trying there because his brain's not letting him get outside of that box, because he's constrained by what he's expecting. So he's not expecting, I mean, he's not thinking that somebody could actually get up here. If I was an Engie, and I mean, if I was a sniper, because if I had help of an Engie and I could jump up on a Spitfire, I could get up here as a sniper. But he's not thinking that people would actually coordinate to do something like that. So that's the reason why he doesn't think that I'm on top of this thing. Okay, that's just some of the ways that you can limit yourself, is by thinking that somebody's working alone, that everybody's working alone, nobody helps anybody, you know. And if that's the case, then what I'm doing right now is impossible. But it's not. All you need to do is, I mean, I could have done it for myself. I just put it up on Sunday, and I jump up on the thing as a sniper, and then the Sunday dereses, and I'm up here left as a sniper. I mean, why wouldn't that be an option? Because they don't think of things like that. You know, maybe I had my friend take the Sunday away and left me up here. I wonder if that's a difference between adults and children, is that children tend to think of the most obvious things and they're limited by those constraints, whereas the adults tend to think of in terms of tools, that if I can use this tool to get me, it's a transitivity kind of idea, that to have a tool is to have other options. And a Sunday gets you places, but it's also something you can stand on, that you can get to higher places with a Sunday. He could get to higher places with the now he's going to use, and he's going to be more effective with this guy. So he had to go and get himself redeployed, and what's going to happen is I'm going to end up putting a Sunday at Mao, and people are going to come back, take this base back, and then we're going to have that working. But I don't know why they're not going for Mao now that we've got this sunken relay station taken. And that's another example of just how stupid children are, you know, is that they don't take opportunities. They don't go for opportunities. They go for what's the first objective. It's the first thing that they focus on. They don't focus on secondary, tertiary strategies. They think on primary strategies. Okay, what do I do now? You know. Okay, now he's got a friend that came in, is taking the point, but once that friend leaves, then his friend's probably going to be smarter about this. So he got double the chances of getting at it. The friend's probably going to be smarter. What's with that? Okay. Even if he puts that thing on me and shows me up, he probably won't see me, because his brain. That's another thing, is your brain will not let you see sometimes. things that are higher up because you don't expect to see them there. That's a trick in these games that I found is that if you prop yourself up to a higher place, then somehow the brain will black you out. You won't see you. He's coming close to getting me, but he's not aiming that thing up. So he's still doing it. And they got AT&T. Vessel should be informing you guys about this shit, you know? What's the deal? You see these outfits that used to be like individuals, you know? And now the guys that are originally in the outfit, like Snacks and AT&T, are kind of not there anymore, and they've become these bigger groups they're just brands now. They're not really training their people, and as a result you just end up with these brands that don't represent what their ideals were originally. It's like having businesses with a business plan that doesn't have a vision statement, you know, and the vision statement's not telling what they're about, you know. And Snacks is about gaming people. It's not about taking bases. They're not into winning. They're into gaming. They're into going in to where there's enemy fighting each other and just being an extra person there for no reason to game the system. They were kind of outlaws in that way, you know. And AT&T, you know, is about cheating where they can, you know. Getting behind enemy lines, spawning out Sundays behind enemy lines, getting them from behind, you know. That's like one of their primary tactics. OEO is much more complex, you know. They're pretty when they're doing an organized attack, Fortress Array's gone doing an organized attack. They're more methodical on how they solve the problem. So now this guy is going to give me away because he's turning around the point. It's kind of like, I'm giving you. How the hell do you get up there? And so he's probably looking at me, and then as a result of that, he's telling the other guys, "Can you look a little higher? Because your answer to your problem here is up on top of this thing." With that stupid. See, that's the stupid thing is that he takes out this air vehicle, and then he doesn't bother to go and get the base that's connected to this lattice. You know. I'm gonna lay it out simple for the faction, because they're obviously I'm on your side for a week. I'm doing a faction. Oh fuck! Forgot to do this. It's a double step process. I'm on your faction. Your faction. Your faction for a week. I'm doing a faction. Take Mao Tower so they can't keep sunken relay. Fuck. I didn't say that in I'm on a faction a week. This faction is your this faction doing a faction a week. Take Mao Tower so they can't keep sunken. It should be a no-brainer, you guys. It should be a no-brainer to you guys. But then again, when I diss you, I call you the dumb blondes of planet side. Because you zerg all the time. And you don't communicate. And you don't really communicate much. And you used to have Goon Squad. But to your credit, VS is the VS guys taking Sunken have been clueless about my location for the last 20 minutes. Look, to get on top of the point, there is a number of ways to do this. But their brain is not letting them think that a sniper could get up here. There. One is, whoops. One is cat-like implant, which a level 5 of that lets you jump higher. What I'm using is the minor cloak. There. They're using dark lights. They are using dark lights. But all I can imagine is they're being constrained by their expectations. USB keyboard. Connect it. Next, keyboard to PS4. Type keyboard. See? Yeah. I'm a coder, and on top of that, I use VI as my IDE. Hey, if you don't want to see it, /ignore. Add name. Oh, is it? Okay. Well, there is one VS and TR over here being useless. Yes, he is still looking for me. I guess because yes, because I'm I'm still in the Hicks. Ah, it found me. He found me. Yes. Yeah. Ah. Yes. Eureka! He found me. Okay. Now I can go over here now. So, drifters. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Wrong side. How did I know? Because I was listening. So the trick here is my slingshotting ability. So now I have to look around and see where these guys are just all of a sudden appearing. I've noticed. So where are you guys? Are you back here? You're probably over there. That's probably my guess, because I don't see you just appearing out of nowhere. There seems to be a lot of noise coming from over here. So I could probably look down here, and if you're down here, then oh, that's not it. So I'll wait until I get full again. I'm looking for warm bodies. There they are. It's behind the it's over here. So we got rid of that. There we go. So we got rid of the Sunday. See how great infravision is? And on top of that, slingshotting. I tell people all the time, I slingshot, and they're like, so what's so big about slingshotting? And I'm like, and that must be the reason why, is because they're children, and children don't think of secondary. I mean, they don't think of tools. They don't understand the brain as a tool. And then on top of that, tools are tools. And tools permit you to do things. I mean, they understand knives, and they understand guns, but they don't understand. See, that's a mistake right there. Forget to lock your Sunday. Don't forget to lock the Sunday. Then, you know, that's a major problem. And if I saw an AT&T guy doing that, I'd be like, dude, you're in an outfit. You should know this. Okay, we lost it, obviously. So just push back. What I like to do is I like to pop out of Sunday Rationing Cavern and use my slingshotting method again. I'm hoping the guys that now own this will either fix this or just say, well, you know, it's just something the game lets you do, and then just let me do it, because I'm the only guy who exploits it. Nobody else exploits it like me, and since I'm moving around the factions, it isn't like anybody's going to say they have a leg up on anybody. It's just some 1 week they'll get Batman, and then the next week the another faction will get Batman, and I'll just exploit it when I need it, you know. That's how I work, I guess. I mean, if you and the other thing is they won't watch my videos. It's like, what could he possibly be doing that's any better? And I think what it is there is that they figure you're not good with a gun, So they figure they're not good with anything else. Which is also kind of, you know, there's something wrong with your brain. You know, what's not for me? If you're better than an adult, if you're better than a 50-year-old, you know, the guy that can't hardly remember things, then, you know, what's wrong with you? Do you think that because I lack it in one place, I'm going to lack it someplace else? You know, I'm here to prove to you that that I got talents too. I mean, people have talents. People have tools. They have brains. You may have lost your memory, but you still have the cognition, the cognitive ability, and the ability to think. You know, to actually solve problems that not even an 18-year-old can figure out. So, and if the 18-year-olds would realize this, on top of that, then they would realize that there's no reason to commit suicide, because they do have a tendency to. That's older people to have a tendency to be more paranoid, or not more paranoid, more yeah, paranoid and depressed. Children have a tendency to have their brains are not fully developed, is what they tell us, and they have a tendency, because of that, they have a tendency to commit suicide, and it's because they think that this is the best they're ever going to be, and once they get past 18, they figure it's all downhill from there. So therefore, I just kill myself because it's not going to get any better. And it does. You're when you're really at your best is like in your 30s, your 20s or your 30s, and then you start going down a little bit. This guy is drifting. You know, he can see. It's one of our guys, and he's not drifting. It's just my infravision. He's what the heck is he doing? Is he drifting? Are you drifting, dude? Something's funky going on there. Are we finally taking the point? I mean, are they finally taking the point down there? Nope. Haven't moved any. They haven't moved any further, have they? Now they're sending a Valk up. And the thing to do here is come down and take a point. Or I'll just sit here and, yeah, they're starting to... So, I'm going to go down here and see if I can take this. So, let's see. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't... There was something there, I guess. So I'm going to go down here, and I prefer to slingshot. Because you can come over, and then you can see if there's something else going on that you should know about. In my experience with minor cloak, I could probably use that again, I guess. We'll just do another Where's Waldo thing. My generation didn't have Where's Waldo. We weren't that lucky. We went without Where's Waldo. Okay. They gave us those kinds of... We had hide and seek, but we didn't have Where's Waldo. I'm jealous. Okay. We had Underoos, we had Mr. Goodbody, we had, I know, we didn't have Where's Waldo. Mr. Goodbody was this guy who wore these tights that you could like see his innards, and he would like give you health tips and stuff. It was sort of uh doctor, what's his name, you know, one of those doctors that yeah, Mr. Goodbody. See, now I can't use my Sunday to go down there, and but it doesn't matter, you know, and leave that up as a conundrum to the faction. We need put up Sundays. I think I might go down there and try to take because they're the NC's pushing on us. Oh, we got TI. We should go down and take series, because my guess is that, wow, there's a lot of VS down there. Yeah, very little TR, but they're probably up on the hill trying to take the yeah, this would be a good reason for me to get an ant. So I'll go to Crown and get an ant. Toot toot toot. Actually, it'd be better to do something like that at one of these bases that that isn't being challenged yet. I'll put on my Sunday. Oh, is it trying to encourage you to go to the? Yeah, I want to go to that Sunday. Relax, so brain, relax. Relax the brain. The brain needs not to think much. Because I'm getting a little bit of a headache right now. I don't usually get headaches, and I don't get enough sleep, which doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh man, almost I challenged I channeled my inner Wookiee there. Okay, the ant. Defense. Float. Mind guard. Mind guard. And mind guard. And now I want to put mind guard on. Performance doesn't matter. Utility. Radar, scout radar. Buy. Upgrade. And then I need to work that guy up. So, performance. Let's put racer chassis. Increase it. On that. Let's put some patterns on, make them look original. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna buy my bat symbol again. Where is the bat symbol? What I should do is I should buy it for the yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll he's already set to outfit, so I need to go to the outfit and change it. There it is. But oh yeah, he's there. I'll just do it. And yeah, just do that. Yeah. Lima fiber. Okay, got that. And thing extra, Mr. Dump Truck. There we go. And oh yeah, I need a gun. Ranger. Put a Ranger on it. And deploy. But I'm going to deploy this at TI. So I'm going to go to TI and deploy in there. Infiltrator. Damn, why is there darts on that guy? Motion sensor, yeah. I always max out my motion sensor on all my factions. Fun. So start that off so that I can get those guys out of the way. I don't even have a knife. What's the deal with that? It's a sniper. What? Oh, I do. Auxiliary shield. That's not. Claymores, yes. Chameleon module. Don't need that. Grenade bandolier, yes. Frag grenades, no. EMPs, yes. Tactical snowman. Yeah. Ripper, no. Icy kill, yes. And I don't like the suit, this head he's got on. I want the boost. And so color. He's gift wrapped. And decal doesn't really matter, does it? The bat. And repeater, no. Emissary, yes. Where's the emissary? Emissary. Do I not have an emissary? There it is. And yeah. Looks good. And I like to get behind the I'll just do this. Isn't fantastic, but it'll do. I mean, I haven't fully maxed out my radar on this guy, but he'll do for now. It was good enough for now. I do consider I'm positively lucky. I figure I can ask for much more. I was the lady I always dreamed of. Well, not really, but you're good enough for now. That's a Weird Al tune. Oh man. I don't have info. Oh yeah, I guess I didn't add it, did I? I don't have my infrared on my ant. Probably go over and fix that. I don't really need it, I guess. Oh wow! Until I get enough certs to say 500, I'll up the radar on this sucker. The muscles in the back of my neck are giving me a fit. I also got muscles over my head that are also giving me a fit. My brain isn't really hurting because I'm not really using it. I mean, if I did, it probably wouldn't hurt, but if I get too much anxiety, then I go and I fap. And I get off, and then my brain fills with dopamine, and I don't feel anxiety. That's one of my problems. It's an addiction I've had ever since I was 13. And it was a great way of getting rid of anxiety, you know. That's how you do it. It's a cheap, fast thing, you know. Relieves the stress. That's the reason why they have you turn to prayer rather than fapping off in religion, to try to relieve stress, but it doesn't work for me because I feel like the universe is messing with me anyhow. So praying is really just does not have much of an effect for me. I take drugs for anxiety, and I still fap, and you just can't kick the dopamine. Kick the I mean, why wasn't dopamine just made a bit smarter, and that it couldn't be so easily had by, I mean, that you would have to add a level to the action to make it addictive. Say that there was a pheromone that the female gave off, and then that pheromone would cause you to get off, and I guess the problem is they could sell the pheromone, but what if the pheromone deteriorated quickly? That would be a way to fix that, you know. That it would have to be present, but then you would have females that'd be sitting in the center of a circle of guys that'd be sitting on the beds fapping off, and she would be sitting there doing something on an iPad, you know, while she's giving off this pheromone. I don't know why. I don't know why that dopamine is too easy to come by. All I can imagine is that if it was easy to come by, then why have the necessary rule of kind of avoiding lusting after females? I mean, it seems too simple. And a lot of people say, oh, it's all BS to begin with. And I said, well, it's BS that has been maintain our civility for the last 2,000 years. I said, well, then why you had wars? I said, because we didn't have nuclear bombs. Now we have nuclear bombs. There's no reason to have wars. You know. And I said, no, a nuclear bomb is part of the problem. I said, yes, it is. But if we didn't have that, we'd be back to clubs and knives and you know. When you have nukes, it's kind of like everybody on all sides are saying, you think we know you're not crazy because you got to here, you got to the top. We know you're not crazy. You got cognitive ability. Do you want to push it further by having that nuke blow up and screw it for all of us? And the answer to that is no. I don't want to use a nuke. Says, well, neither do I. So why don't we just negotiate peace? You know, and that don't even work. It's still, now it's just controlled fights. It's kind of like, okay, we'll see if I can overtake you. If I can overtake you, then we got you in a stranglehold. You got to abide by whatever our worldview is, you know. bullshit. What am I doing? Oh, I'm in a ant, that's right. I'm providing radar. Am I broadcasting? Yeah, I am. Okay. And there is somebody watching. Okay. Yeah. See if there's a song. Wake up, Maggie, I got something to say to you. It's late September and I do think should be on back to school. You know, I got you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save it from being alone. You broke my heart, that's a thing that hurts. I know it says the sun was in your face. It shows your age. That women done, because in my eyes you're everything. I know love you didn't need to coax. No, I said I tried all your jokes, but loving didn't need to coax, so maybe I couldn't have tried anymore. I know you led me away from home just to save me from being alone. So, oh, that's a pain I can do without. Well, so all I was looking for, a friend to lend a helping hand, but you turned into a lover, and mother, what a lover, you wore me out. All you did is wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home just to save me from being alone. You took my if I tried. Well, I guess I should start on back to school, or steal my daddy's cue and make a living at a playing pool, or join myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I wish I had never seen your face. You made a fool, first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my myself, but I love you anyhow. Dun, dun, Maggie, I wish I never saw your face. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Maggie. Okay, so that's a Rod Stewart song. And, let's see. Dun 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 dun. I love it. Let's see. My mind was running. Okay. I don't know what I was. I don't know what I was thinking about. My mind was running down a million dead end streets. Let's see. I just, but my mind was running down a million dead end streets, and each time I thought I'd had it made, it seemed the taste was not so sweet, and I turned myself to face me, but I never caught a glimpse of how others saw the faker. I'm much too fast to take that test. Turn and face the strange changes. Watch it, so I don't want to be a rich man. Turn and face the strange changes. Just gonna have to be a different man. Time may chase me, but I can't taste time. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I watch the ripples change the side, but I never leave the stream of warm impermanence. And as the days flow through my eyes, I see the days are all the same. And these children that you spit on as that try to change the world are immune to your consultation. They're quite aware of what they're going through. Turn and face the strange changes. Don't tell them to grow up on out of it. Turn and face the strange changes. We're just shames you left us next to the end. Time may change me, but you can't trace time. Strange fascinations are fascinating me. Dun dun. Changes are taking the face I'm going through. Turn and face the strange changes. Watch how you rock and roll us. Turn and face the strange changes. Pretty soon now you're gonna be older. Time may change me, but you can't change time. I said that time may change me, but I can't change time. No, 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 no. Now I'm gonna sing a Todd Rundgren song. Dun 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 dun. When you're trying, then everyone could see you crying. You can tell for the doctor who's dying, and he doesn't take away your pain. But when your heart is broken and you don't wear it on your sleeve, no one can tell. Your hell is unspoken, but there's one thing you must believe. Time heals the wounds no one can see. I said time heals the wounds that no one can see. Don't you know time heals the wounds no one can see. I said time heals the wounds that no one can see. If you're crying, then everyone can see you're crying. And the toss doesn't have, doesn't the name away is hard. But if you don't, just don't, you cannot die. You've gone to the limit, but there's one thing you must believe. A total soldier's on time is a wounds no one can see. I said time is a wounds that no one can see. No, 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 time is a wounds no one can see. And no time is a wounds that no one can see. Dun, 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 dun. You can't go on. You gone to the limit and your life seems to slip away. You're on your own. You're gone, you have faced it, and the sun is so far away. Don't you know that time is a wound no one can see, and no time is a wound that no one can see. Don't you know time is a wound no one can see, and no time is a wound that no one can see. Don't you know time is a wound no... Okay. I'm not afraid to bend my back. I'm not afraid of work. But how I feel the things I do for lack of honest work. My family was lost to me. They could not have rather heard to see the state their boy is in for lack of honest work. I hold no blame for anyone. 'Twas I who did arrange to pay my union dues, so I not have to learn or change. And when I was replaced, 'twas I who started down the hill and drank away my savings till I couldn't stop myself. Prophets of a brave new world, captains of industry, have visions grand and great designs, but none have room for me. Do you see a world where everyone is rich and smart and young? But if I live to see such things, too late for me they come. I know I'm not the only one to fall beneath the wheel, but such company cannot assuage the loneliness I feel. Many are resigned to be society's debris, but I'll be remembered for the life took from me. For I'm not afraid to bend my back, I'm not afraid of dirt, but how I feel the things I do for lack of honest work. For how I feel the things I do for lack of honest work. Yeah. There I have a whole bunch of those tunes. See what's going on in the battle here. So I think that we're still, it's just nobody. I guess I'm providing enough radar that we can focus on other things now. Is the alert started? Did the alert start? No, still no alert. Looks like I'm gonna go down there and try to take serious, cause look, we're the only one in the hex. Oh no, that's VS. That's right. I'm TR. That's right. And they're not making much of a dent over here. Look, we can take this over here, and NC's covering it. And let's see. Is there anything we can attack here? We can take that again. Ooh, look, they're making inroads on us. They're gonna cut us off. I better go down to Zervan and fix the disease here. This disease that's gonna overtake us if we don't watch it. So no, I left the ant behind. If those guys are smart enough to jump in the ant, yay. But if they didn't, you know, it's their own damn fault. So I get my flight assault out with minor cloak, so I can sit on a point and they don't even know I'm there for some reason. Okay, I have to jump up higher. because I want to get. Oh, I don't. There's no point in that. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to exploit a trick. I'm going to exploit a trick just for the fun of it. Yeah, because they haven't really gotten very far out of this. So we get this guy. And we're going to throw out some mines here. Oh, you know what? I didn't fully look. I need a hard light. Need the hard light barrier. See if he's got that. Not Spitfire. We need a hard light. Yeah. He's that up to date. And the reason why I need the hard light barrier is that I need him. I need that in order to get over something. So put this out here. A couple here. And maybe a couple there. And maybe one over here. I don't know why I say maybe. I'm certainly going to do it. I have to put the hard light barrier up in the special spot. It goes right here. Actually, I don't think that's close enough. So I have to wait until he fully refreshes. So this guy's gonna go somewhere in here. There we go. That's the right spot. So I'm gonna put a I guess a blockade or something. Just put up a deployment shield to do it. Run this back. Do this. There we go. No, no. Oh, I put him too far to the side. That was a mistake. Maybe I can nudge him to the side. I think he might be moving. Yeah, I didn't. That was a problem. So I think I might put some mines out here and blow them up. Yeah, that was a screw up. I messed that one up. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get that one right. Did I lose the shield? Is the shield still there? Shield's still there. Okay. So I'm talking about, I don't mean to say if you're 18, I don't mean to say that you got problems, but there's physical problems with 18-year-olds that you can't really overcome, and that is the fact. You may be different, but for the most part, this is true of 18-year-olds. Their brains are not fully developed, and they do have a tendency to commit suicide. This is the reason why the military targets you guys at that age, because they know you got nothing to live for, and so they just figure they can take advantage of that, you know, that need to want to kill yourself, you know, in the pain now, and You need to know that's not all there is. That just because you can't make it in school and that you're not popular or something, that it's not worth dying for. Okay, so we're being taken right now. So I'm going to switch to my light assault. So you're not concerned about that for some reason. Doing the OP thing. Oh, come on. Oh, shit. This is probably what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the game. Sitting here. You want to do that? Even have people in our hex. Yeah, it's even pop. Fuck. Fuck it. We're toast. Retards. Yeah. What tards? That's the reason why I say TR are dumb blondes of planet side. They don't have any clue. It's like the dumbest faction. They don't communicate. They always zerg. They don't understand that when they're zerging, how I answer zergs is I run you over with an invisigant. That's how I answer zergs. They think we're in mask. We've got guns. We're in mask. We're on foot. It's like the dumbest thing. So that should have worked. Oh, minor cloak, minor cloak, minor cloak. Minor cloak, minor cloak. Okay, so I sit under the. I'm ready with this thing. So I there we go. Isn't that cool? So they mess with the thing, and they don't see an engineer nearby. And then when they start trying to take the shit. How do you know I was there? Because you're watching my feed, right? You're watching my feed, right? Dumb fuck. You know what? I'm gonna drop my feed. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop my feed, and then you won't know where I am at. See? So that's how I deal with that sucker right there. I stop.